everything we do, everything we say, every moment of every day, we're moving people closer or further away from Jesus. Everything we do, it's full time. Whether we like it or not, you can't get away from it. Now that I've told you, you're going to have that. You're going to know you have that responsibility. People are watching you. People you don't even know are watching you. And every word you say, every misword you say, every indulgence that you do, think of the things you do that are leading people away from the Lord. And so the focus really now is to move everybody every day closer to Jesus. And we need to get back to the model of the early church. For Christians, they didn't have Bibles or buildings or anything. It was just their exuberance for the Lord. They loved the Lord and were sharing the joy of the Lord with everybody they met. And if we can get back to that, we'll ignite revival in America. We'll get back to doing that.
And we're going to be talking about a new initiative from Revival Outside the Walls, Ignite America. But I do want to ask you about ROTW and that ministry. You know, there were a lot of different things. There are a lot of different ministries that are out there. You've really zeroed in and you have captured that whole area of evangelism. People go to the ROTW.com website. They see statistics that are designed to motivate people to share their faith. So, I mean, if you've got a laser focus on this one thing.
Quite frankly, I think there's a lot of wonderful evangelism programs that I love and influenced my life as 1 million to the Lord. So I think maybe the difference in us is we're lay people and we're having a blast. We're having fun doing it, and we need to change this mindset that sharing faith is something I don't want to do, I don't have to do. It's for somebody that's gifted or they have training or they're paid or whatever. And no, the Great Commission is go ye into the world, all you who are trained or gifted or whatever. It's just, there's no wiggle room. I mean, the scriptures are replete on it. We are called to share our faith. But sharing our faith is not always getting them down on their knees and praying the sinner's prayer. If we can just nudge everybody. We say move everybody every day closer to Jesus. And we help them with our IgniteAmerica.com website to understand how easy that is. There's no training required. You can start doing that right now, from this moment on. And when you do that, you start living in the sweet spot with God. Because, if you think for a second, Romans 8:28 gives us incredible promise. He says, for now until you get to heaven, I'll make everything in your life work together for good if you love me. We don't pay attention to the rest of that. We just say everything works together for good. No, it's a contract.
Oh, yeah.
If you love God, first love, and you live for His purpose is to seek and save the lost. If we live every day, not to sell car wax. I love selling car wax. I love to make cars shiny. I love everything in my life. I mean, I'm a full life guy. But I live every day to move everybody wherever I'm at. The clerk in the store, the server in the restaurant, person next to me in a waiting room, whoever it is, whoever I'm confronted with, even in bad situations where I'm in a problem and somebody's been pushed into my life. Okay, God, it's an opportunity. Move everybody every day closer. When you live in that zone, you're living for His purpose. And then when things go wrong, you say, God, I don't know what you're up to. I know it's good for my good. And that's the end of worry. You can just live like every day's an adventure. You have no idea what God has planned for you for the coming day. So it's really cool. And if we all do that, this is the point, Bob. If we all do that, think of the church is perceived as we're angry, we're mean, and we're stupid, we're narrow-minded. What happens to a person who's not a Christian starts bumping into people that are actually loving on them and happy and kind, and they're Christians. And you start having those experiences on a regular basis, it doesn't take too long before people start saying, wow, there's a lot of people I'm bumping into here that are really nice people. They're Christians. Maybe I need to change my perception of Christianity and of Christians. And we can ignite America. Right? We can really do it. It's a no cost. Costs nothing. If we just turn our lights back on, 35 million of us have turned our lights out. Less than 1% of us share our faith. Less than 1% of us. 86% of the unchurched want to know. And less than 1% of us are telling them. So
that doesn't add up really well.
So the problem is us. We've left the world in darkness. People are doing stuff that people in darkness do. We're mad at them, but we caused the darkness. How are they going to know unless we tell them? And pastors, how are we going to tell them unless you send us?